If you're looking for a townhouse in a very quiet, beautiful neighborhood, then this video is for you. Today we're in the city of Langley, specifically the neighborhood of Willoughby, which if you guys have seen any videos on this channel, you know that we love doing tours here. And that's because they have a bunch of new projects, like for example, the one right across from us. So that is called Townside Village, and we're actually going to be checking out those next week, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that. But today we're going to take you through those homes right behind me, and right now they are doing a promotion on the prices, and they have a range of different homes, different square footage that go all the way up to around 2,000 square feet. So we're going to take you through their show home, and then of course at the very end we're going to tell you all the prices, as well as show you the different floor plans, the floor plans that aren't released yet, that a lot of people have been excited about because they are their larger unit townhomes. So now let's step in, let's take a look, and we'll tell you everything you need to know about this project. All right guys, so this is the unit that we're going to be taking a look at. They got two show homes right here beside each other, and they are the same layout, just different color schemes. So we're going to take you through that one, and here is the street view. All right, so let's take a look, take a step inside. First off, I just want to mention, you don't see this too often in these townhomes in this area where they have these kind of stones on the outside. So that is definitely a nice touch right off the bat. Now when you walk in here, this is a pretty interesting layout. You see that it's a split on the left and right. The left takes you directly up, and the right here, a couple steps down, this takes you to your bedroom down here in the lower level. Now they set it up as a bit of a flex space, so whether this might be a good spot for home office, or if you want a study area, or if you want to have it as a full-on bedroom, you can definitely do that as well. You do have a closet in here, and the nice thing about this room is that you get these doors right in front of you, so you have nice light coming in. So I would say for someone that's not needing this fourth bedroom, having this set up as a flex space, as an office, could definitely be a great option. And once we get upstairs, we're gonna get to the square footage and all that information. But here you can see there's side-by-side garage. And if we turn you around here, you also have a bit of storage space tucked in underneath the stairs. But now let's take a walk up. So this unit that we're taking you through, that you're looking at right now, this is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom unit with around 1,550 square feet in its interior. Now this is their lighter color scheme, and like we said, the other show home is the exact same layout, it's just a different color scheme. But as well, this project has an array of different homes and different sizes. So right now they've only released their first 2 types of homes, but in the future they have homes going upwards of close to 2,000 square feet in its interior. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely stick around to the end, because we're going to take you through the floor plans of that, as well as the pricing of what has been released so far. But for right now, you can see this is your dining area, and it's in a way a little bit tucked away here. So you have a bit of a private space here. If you're sitting down here, you can barely see the living room, but this is your dining area. And you do have a coat closet here, which is an interesting spot. There's nothing, as you saw the second you walk into the front door. There isn't a closet up there, but there is one up here. Now just standing here looking at the kitchen and living area, it just looks very simplistic. Nothing crazy, nothing super out of the ordinary, but just very comfortable. You have all your necessities, a nice sized sink over here with the black faucet. And if we just open some of these cabinets up for you, so you can take a peek. Here you have your gas stove, and the hood fan is completely hidden underneath, and it's blocked off here, so you don't have the kitchen looking full silver hood fan right on top. We keep moving along. I should mention, of course, we're going to get to the pricing on these towards the end. They are doing special promotions and incentives, like we mentioned at the start of the video, so definitely stay tuned for that. And if we take a seat down here, just want to give you a bit of point of view at how much space you have between the sofa, the couch, and the TV. With some of these townhomes, especially something like this size, when you're looking at a townhome that's a bit more narrow, it feels like you're very close to the TV, but you don't get that sense here. You're completely far away from the TV. And I really like these shelves that they built in. Obviously, this will most likely either be an upgrade or just a design item. And if we head over here, you'll see the balcony that you have. There are a bunch of other projects in this area. Like we covered, on the other end, there's Townside, which if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you stay up to date. And I'm gonna be posting videos and tours on that project in the coming week. So make sure if you're interested in that, subscribe and make sure you hit that like button. And before we head on upstairs, I almost forgot to take you through the powder room here on the first floor. So heading upstairs, you'll see that the main floor, the lower floor are laminate finished, but once you get upstairs, it's carpet, which a lot of developments will have the option to upgrade this into laminate for units that aren't built yet. But actually, personally, I don't mind the carpet at all when it comes to the top floor. There's something about the carpet in your bedroom that makes it feel a little bit more cozy, in my personal opinion. But anyways, here's the first bedroom that we're taking you through. This is, of course, their secondary one. And you have these large windows. You could probably say hi to your neighbors there. So nothing, again, crazy about this room. It's very standard, okay size closet. It's a little deeper, but a little bit more narrow than what we typically see. But what I do like a lot is that everything just feels very clean. It's one of those homes that nothing stand out a bunch where you look at that and you remember it for the next couple of weeks. It's just a home that you can't find that many faults in. It's one of those floor plans, one of those designs that have been proven to be enjoyed, to be liked by a lot of buyers, a lot of consumers, and they're just continuing with that. One thing I do have to note is the side-by-side laundry here. I am personally not the biggest fan of the location of this. It's right beside one of the secondary bedrooms and it's stacked. You feel a little bit crammed if you're doing laundry in there. Now, if we come here, this is, of course, the shared bathroom on this top floor. Okay, and if we head down, you already got a glimpse of it, but this is going to be your primary bedroom. And boy, do I absolutely love this wood finish on the back. I know this has been very popular in terms of design and what people like these days. If you watch any podcasts or studios setups, this is what they're putting into a lot of those. I really think it gives the bedroom a very nice touch. And here you can see the walls pushed back a little bit. So you have a bit of extra square footage over there. Now this is your walk-in closet, of course. Nice size for a 1,500 square feet townhome. And then let's walk on in here. You have your double vanity and glass shower right over there. Now we're in a neighborhood in Metro Vancouver that is seeing maybe one of the most new development projects that we're seeing out of anywhere, any neighborhood in Metro Vancouver. And we've taken you guys through a lot of them. I'm gonna link some of the videos that we've done, the tours up here. But like we mentioned, we're going to be taking you guys through Townside Village, which is right across next week. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And as well, we're just taking you through this unit with the lighter color scheme. And we're gonna jump on a bit of a tour on the next unit, which is the darker color scheme, just so you can see a bit of the comparison. But right before that, I do wanna note a few things about the location of this project, which a lot of people absolutely love. There is one of the best elementary schools about 100 meters away, and they have a park area. They have a super nice soccer field. So we're gonna jump on the map, take you through a bit of the location, and then we're gonna showcase you the darker color scheme. And of course, at the end, the prices on these, the promotions, and the floor plans of the future units that are coming into place. So let's go check those out. All right, guys, real quick, like we mentioned, we're gonna jump on the map for just a couple of minutes and show you the neighborhood, the area right beside this project, so you get a sense, an idea of the lifestyle, and what are the amenities that are very close to this project. And then after that, we're gonna jump right back and show you the other color scheme as well as the pricing and other floor plans, including the unit that has close to 2,000 square feet in its interior for a townhouse, which is extremely spacious. And we're gonna get into all of that in just a minute, but I wanna make sure that you get an idea of what is around this area. So let's jump on the map. And first things first, we're going to zoom in and show you where this project is actually located. So it's right here on 78th Avenue, right in the corner over here, beside Townside Village, which, like we mentioned as well, that one is an absolutely massive project. But if we go a little bit further west along 78th Avenue, you can see Donna Gabriel Elementary here. That is probably one of the, if not the most desirable elementary in this area, in this neighborhood. And if we zoom out a little bit more, you'll see they have plenty of other schools. If you just go down a couple of minutes, they have a secondary school here, a middle school, as well as a Willoughby Community Park. And even just by Donald Gabriel Elementary, behind there, they have a soccer field, they have a park. So there's plenty of outdoor spaces for you to enjoy. And if you're thinking of something to do with a little bit more indoor style, something towards the realm of shopping, then if we zoom out here, you'll see that right across about a 1 to 2 minute drive, there's also Willoughby Town Center, which Willoughby Town Center has all your shopping, all your dining, has banks, your liquor store. So we could probably name off a few just from here. There's Earl of Sandwich, there's Hard Bean, there's a sushi place, there's a cake store. So really all your daily amenities and your conveniences are extremely close to you. Everything is within a couple minute drive, if not less. And the nice thing is, even though you are in a very residential area, as you can see all these homes surrounding you, you are also very close to amenities. Now we of course just mentioned Willoughby Town Center, which is literally right there. But then if you go a little further north, you have the tennis center, if you're into that. If you go on a little bit more west, you get into Langley Event Center, which they have a ton of things going on over there, including hockey games that you can attend to. And then on a grander scheme, you're also very close drive, around 5-6 minute drive from getting onto the highway, which can take you to either way, whether that's going further east or west into Burnaby, Tri-Cities, Vancouver area. So I hope from this view you can see how much green space they have. This is the field that I was talking about right behind Donna Gabriel, and this is actually a site plan of Townside Village, which is a massive project. So that was just a quick overview of the location of where this project is located. And now we're going to jump back into the next color scheme, which we're going to show you quickly before getting into the floor plans, the pricing that I know you guys have been waiting for. So let's get into that right now. Alright, so as we mentioned, we're doing a quick walkthrough of this other unit, which has pretty much the same layout as the first home we took you through, except it is a mirror image. And the other point is that this is a different color scheme, so you can get a sense of both the options that they are offering. Now this project is going to have many phases. Right now they are selling their first phase, and once all phases are complete, this community is going to consist of close to 70 units. And a cool feature of this project is that every home will have side-by-side parking in the garage. So even their smaller square footage homes will have the 2-car side-by-side parking, which I know this is an absolute must for some folks. And we're going to just briefly go through the rest of this home so you can see the similarity in the floor plans. It is a mirror image and staged a little differently, so maybe this will also give you some other ideas in terms of how the unit actually lives. But finishing off here in the primary bedroom, I will note again how spacious this room is all around, with plenty of room even with a king-size bed in place, as well as the walk-in closet of course. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour of that project, of those homes that we just took you through. And of course now we're going to get into all the information, the pricing, the incentives, and the different floor plans that this project has to offer. So first off, like we mentioned at the start of the video, they have only released 2 of their floor plans, which is their A series as well as their B series. Now they also have their C and D series, which are their larger homes, which we'll get into the details of that in a second. But those will be released in the near future. Right now, they do not have a set pricing on those yet, but if you guys are very interested, you are able to put in an offer for those homes as well. First off, on their A series, which is their 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, with around 1,550 square feet in its interior. That one has a starting price of $939,900. And if we take a look at their B series, which is their also 4-bed, 2.5 bath, but this one is a little bit larger in size. It's 1,628 square feet in its interior. That one, they just did a price reduction, so now the starting price is at $969,900. Now it's not the largest of price reductions, they reduced it $10,000. Now this project has a total of 68 townhomes with different phases and different completion dates. And these ones, the A and B, they have a few move-in ready homes as well as other units completing in July. But like a lot of these projects go, they will be releasing future phases as we go, including the C and D homes. So if you are interested in this project, you're interested in the Willoughby area or Langley, or anywhere in Metro Vancouver, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm going to have my contact information right up there. Go ahead and reach out to me right now. There are a bunch of projects right now that are offering amazing incentives, and when you couple that with the government programs that help you save on taxes, there are a lot of new construction homes that are priced the same as a resale home. You know, we have people calling us, texting us, emailing us all the time, and we absolutely love it. So go ahead, like we said, reach out to us, and we would love to be able to be of service for you, to be a conduit of information, and help you find the opportunities, the right home for you and your family. Now, finishing off on the C and D plans, like I mentioned, this is going to be their 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, so quite a bit larger, and it's going to be around 1900 to 1930 square feet in its interior. Again, the prices of this aren't released yet, but if you're interested, again, contact us. We can get you the most up-to-date information. Now, if you like this area, but the homes that we took you through weren't exactly for you, no worries. I'm going to link a few other projects that we have toured in this neighborhood so you can take a look. Now, thank you guys for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.